Well, good morning. Sunday morning. I'm not going to church today, which is unusual. So I have the pleasure of being with you all in what I'm doing today. And thank you very much for being here. It is really appreciated. Okay, what we're going to talk today is about animals in art. Now, we probably take a lot of this for granted, but the recognition is so much of our art through the centuries have included animals. And it's very fitting because animals are the best of the best. Okay, early animal representations, the dawn of art, cave paintings. Now, I know you weren't there, but cave paintings as the earliest depictions of animals, showcasing the importance of hunting and survival. Now, I certainly don't like the hunting of animals, but I recognize certainly in the point of so long ago going into these caves that have been discovered recently, let's say, and date back thousands of years. So the good news is our animals have been, how would you say, appreciated in time. And yes, the recognition that in some cases it did allow people to survive. So when they would do the animals on the caves, they'd be like, whoa, and I wasn't there. I know I'm old enough, but I wasn't there. But, they would probably feel they're giving a tribute to the animal, even though they're, how would you say, catching them, hunting them, and surviving with them. It is what it is. The power of symbolism. Early art as a means of communication, conveying beliefs, rituals, and societal structures through animal motifs. The evolution of styles exploring the transition from simple outlines to more sophisticated depictions in the early cave paintings. Now, what you're seeing here is not anything to do with cave painting, but there's so many neat examples and types of art that we just take for granted, but they're there for us, and you just love them so much. The animal kingdom, the Egyptian connection, examining the profound connection between animals and the Egyptian afterlife, featuring iconic deities like Batet, the cat goddess, and Anubis, the jackal god. The Greek and the Roman influence, the role of animals in the mythology, art, and literature, exploring the symbolism of creatures like Pegasus, Medusa, and the Minotaur. Eastern perspective, highlighting the cultural significance of animals in Asian art, including reverence for animals in Buddhist and Hindu imagery. So, you can, in essence, see how through history inhabitants had said, these animals are great. There we go. There's a kind of a neat depiction of, lions and tigers in some form of art. The Renaissance and the rise of realism. The human connection. The emphasis on observation and detail during the Renaissance era, leading to more accurate and lifelike portrayals of animals. admittedly, back to the cave dwellers, they didn't have great tools to create the art on the cave walls, and they did their best on certainly depicting how the animal looked. And in most cases, when people find this art, animals on cave walls, they can, in most cases, tell you what type of animal it was. But it's hard because they didn't have, how would you say, what we have today to be able to recreate something so beautiful that you're looking at now. The masterpieces showcasing iconic works like Leonardo da Vinci's Lady with an Ermine and Albrecht Dürer's Rhinoceros, demonstrating the shift towards realism. Beyond the surface, examining the deeper meanings behind the depiction of animals, reflecting the philosophical ideas and scientific discoveries. Animals in modern art, the Expressionist revolution, analyzing the emotional and symbolic expressions of animals in the works of artists like Frank Marc and Pablo Picasso. Yeah, these are pretty good people, huh? All right. This surrealist movement, exploring the exploration of dreams, subconscious, and the merging of reality and fantasy and portrayal of animals, with examples from artists like Salvador Dali. We dream, and I dream about animals. I love animals. And I'm not telling you this for the first time. I've said it many, many times, how much I love animals and how, in some cases, animals aren't treated like they should be. And I will always say that. And, just want to say, let's appreciate the animals that we have and how much they give to us. My Jamie, 11-year-old Shih Tzu, she makes me laugh. She is always there for me and my wife. There's never any feeling that, well, she's just not being friendly today. No, she loves us and we love her. Okay, contemporary interpretations highlighting the contemporary relevance of animal representations in art, focusing on themes of conservation, climate change, and animal rights. I mean, yeah, we definitely, and look at this. This is, I guess you would say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I like these type of images. You might not. I hope you do. But, they're very just colorful and kind of balanced, even though you'd say, well, what type of animal are they depicting? I get it. Animals in art, a legacy of inspiration, the enduring appeal, emphasizing the enduring fascination and cultural relevance of animals in art, from ancient cave paintings to modern masterpieces. The power of connection. I liked this because with art, and admittedly, if this was a photograph, they can do this by just being, let's say, laying on the ground and you get animals. But in the sense of artwork, somebody would say, I want to present and produce a piece of art that has it where animals are looking down and they're together. discussing how animals in art bridge cultures and time periods, offering insights into history, belief systems, and artistic expression. Looking ahead, encouraging viewers to explore the vast and fascinating world of animals in art, inspiring curiosity and appreciation for artistic legacy they embody. Now, you're looking at this and you're saying, what type of animals are they? Well, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But the thing we're looking at is, they're on a special planet. So I guess anybody would say that animals will be depicted in a variety of different locations, some real, some not. Anyway, this is a short one. I want to thank you very, very much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed this. Also, as I mentioned 4 days ago, I also do a podcast, an audio podcast with two people discussing this exact topic. And yes, I pull my information together, but they pull their information together, which the good news is it's not going to be the same as mine. And they will come up with things that I didn't think of and that maybe you didn't think of. But the point is, it is wonderful to have our animals. And the last thing I'll say, and I've done some work on the Rainbow Bridge where our wonderful animals pass away, and there's expectation that they go, could be literally, it could be figuratively speaking, across a rainbow bridge to heaven. And as you notice, there's never any expectation that these animals don't go to heaven. I would venture to say I'm not sure if all humans, honestly, unless they're good, fair, and honest, will go the same way. And with the Rainbow Bridge, the recognition was that, let's say I've been pretty good my whole life, and when I pass away, it's not that I'm going to go across the Rainbow Bridge, that particular entity, but we will see all our wonderful animals that we've had in our lifetime, and of course, many, many others. And again, thank you so much for being here. I know it's a Sunday, and you're probably drinking your coffee and saying, gee, I'm not going to have time to watch Jim. But anyway, thank you for your consideration. Please subscribe and like if you can. Or if you don't like it, just say so, because it helps me make some good decisions for the future. So thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much.